Yo, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing off probably my favorite Minecraft realm. Yes, that's right, I am back with another realm tour. Let's go. Yeah, basically this is the second realm I ever played on. This one lasted for the longest amount of time, and we did probably the most on this one too. It was a very good time, and lots of memories were had. This is also where the clip of If It's in the Basement took place on this server. So, yeah, that's where it's from. And I guess I'll just be giving a tour of it. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so starting off, this here is my house. Pretty simple. It actually used to look a lot different, but it has been burned down and rebuilt many times. And yeah, I just decided I'd go with something simple and basic and something that's easy to rebuild in case it gets broken. I do have a couple of my pets inside, though. Some of them are kind of not really important, like this guy is just a cat I found, but this guy's my dog, and he was one of the oldest dogs, and I believe he's actually the oldest pet on the server, which is pretty cool. Here I've got Ralph, my horse, my sheep, and another horse. So got that. The basement here, just got some chests that leads down to my mine. Got my shulkers, my old head, and my enchanting area. But other than that, my house is pretty basic. There's really nothing special about it. Second floor is not really too interesting. Just has a bed. But yeah, that's my house. Over here, this house belongs to a player by the name of Blue Fox. It's kind of his castle, I guess. I've fixed and rebuilt it many times because it constantly gets griefed. There used to be chests here, but I don't really know where they went. Like, they just kind of disappeared one day, and yeah, there really hasn't been much question. And then down here, he also used to have a secret room because, just like on the last server, he also made a secret stash of XP bottles when I put him in creative mode once. So, yeah, he also had that. And this thing is kind of cool, though. You can go up to the top here and push this button, and then, yeah, you're just kind of safe in here. It's pretty nice. I like this castle. It's very simple, but it is pretty cool. So, yeah, here it is. Just wait for this. I'll just go through the window. This over here is Joe Meme's house. That's right, the legendary Joe M himself. This is his home. Yeah, it's pretty interesting looking. It reminds me of like some sort of like ancient Egyptian kind of thing with this house. And then it's just a lot of pieces connected onto it. But yeah, this is like the only bit of the house that you can actually like jump up and down. Most of these corridors here are like small and can't jump. But he does have some storage, not really too much. I believe that leads down to some farms of his. And he also has a few villagers down in here, I believe. Yeah, down here he has some villagers, which is pretty nice. But yeah, Joe's house, not really too much. It's just, a bunch of things in this box area here. It's pretty nice, but not too much going on. This here in the center is the Fountain of Joe Meme. I built this fountain, put our first beacon in it, and yeah, it's kind of basic. I definitely could have done way better on it, but I like it. And I also put the server's first ender chest here as well, which has a lot of my special stuff in here. Over here, this is my cousin's house. It's pretty cool. First floor here, he's got some pets, some things. These signs used to say chicken all the way around, but I guess they were removed. And he's also got a villager down here that I believe sells golden carrots. Famous quote by Joe Meme, which we replicated on the later server. He also has a nice chest. Not chest, what am I saying? He also has a nice basement down here. He's got, dog over here, Dog's Day. He's got fox, and then this Lofus. This is actually a fox I found and brought all the way back home, about 3,000 blocks, and it was extremely hard and took a lot of effort, but I stuck through it. And then we bred them, and now we have this fox too. This is the underside of our beacon room, or one of them. This is the double beacon. I'll get to that in a minute. It's underneath the giant pink statue. And here we got two snowy guys. We got Snow Joe, the snowman. We got Big Ted, the polar bear, and they're kind of a little special room here. Pretty nice. Also got enchanting area, and this little unfinished room over here. And there's even a little aquarium in the ground. So overall, it's actually a really nice basement. There's also the second floor here, which also has a bunch of really cool stuff. Like item-wise, there's a bunch of cool things, some player heads. I believe this is the first like cheated item that wasn't made by me. Some other stuff here. Yeah, we got a lot of cool stuff on this server, and he definitely has a bunch of nice relics. So yeah, that's my cousin's house. This here is a giant statue, which is built. I believe it's like meant to be one of my cousin's favorite characters from something, and yeah, it's got like beacons inside of it. You could fly up to the top, and you know, you can parkour it, but I'm not really that great. And up here is just a nice little area you can sit and you know, look out here. Pretty nice. What else? This is a server map that's pretty outdated and just not really maintained anymore, as you can see. We got a small super smelter that was set up, and tons of glass that was made and never taken out. This thing's pretty nice, though. It does work well. This is our villager thing. Got bunches of villagers in here. Pretty much all the valuable enchantments that you need, and you even have some bells, and they're all in this nice little enclosure here, which I think is cool. This mess over here is, I believe, what we use to take the villagers out of here and then turn them into zombie villagers, so we can get better trades. And then this here is, of course, the villager making station, complete with iron golem inside. Pretty nice. This is a house from some show. I don't even know. It took a long time to make, but it is pretty sweet. Inside is never finished. It was actually meant to be a shop kind of thing, but it just never really happened. So over here is a house that was made for some of my friend's horses. They're in here. It's like lots of horses. It's decorated nicely, and it's got a nice little redstone door. It's kind of falling apart though. Some bamboo. This is my cousin's gigantic farm that he has here. Pretty sweet. And also, there's a little cow farm here. And funny story with this, basically my cousin and me were like over here, and his computer crashed or something like that, and I told him that a creeper came and like blew him up and all of his stuff was on the ground, and he joined back, and I just put this sign here, and yeah, it's basically what happened, and it was never removed, just in memory of that funny event. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This is like a little grave site that was made for one of the first dogs in the server. Yeah, pretty nice grave site. Looking good. Under here, this is our access to the end. I just kind of put this here because, one, we don't really care too much about cheating. I mean, we kind of do, but you know, who wants to travel out thousands of blocks just to go to the end? So we put that there. I don't really know what this is meant to be. It's just kind of a room here, but you know, it's there. This is a ravine. At one point, when I wasn't on, I gave someone creative mode, and they put a giant bedrock box with a wither down here. So yeah, that's just something that happened. There are like some nice bridges here. Nice little pond. Just a nice decorated area. It looks good. These are actually the statues that were made of each player on the server. One for each of us, except for me, because mine had TNT on it because I like to blow things up, and my cousin told Blue Fox, "Hey, how about you blow this up? I'll give you $5." I mean, not only did he not get the $5, but he blew it up and completely eradicated it. So, yeah, that's nice. And yeah, that's why you don't use TNT as a building material. But it doesn't matter because it was my old skin anyway, so it doesn't count. Up here is our nether portal. It's broken for some, I don't really know what happened, but this was all flat, and that's what we used to go to the nether. It's another player's house right here. Not really too much in it. Got a cat, some items, books, basic stuff, basic necessities. I don't really know what this was meant to be. I think something was going to be built here, but I just didn't know what it was. And yeah. Over here is the tree of Joe Meme. This is a jungle tree that I hacked in and just put here, and it was kind of funny. I like it. It's nice. You can crawl up to the top and sit on it. What else? So over here is a creeper farm that was a complete waste of my time because I decided to be stupid and cheated in because I didn't feel like making it, so no one wanted to use it. Sorry. This is a turtle farm I made. And this is an iron farm that I did not make, but yeah, this thing works really nicely. And you got the poppies in here. Lots of sugar cane everywhere, so we do have plenty of paper around here. This leads down to my zombie farm that I made a while ago. I remember making this like during a Google Meet. I made this in class. And yeah, it's pretty simple. I just come and fall down here and you just hit them. And down there is a zombie farm. Oh, not a zombie farm. Spider farm. Poison spider farm that I made. Pretty nice. Oh, yeah, there are the zombies now. I use that thing a lot. Pretty sweet. This over here is a thing I made called the Project Beef Machine. Not really sure why I named it that, now that I think about it. But it is a really good super smelter. There's tons of furnaces, and it's got lots of redstone on the inside. And, yeah, this thing works really well. It just sucks that no one used it. This is a sheep farm I made. Got some decent wool down here. Yep, pretty awesome. This here was the One Piece boat that someone made, and I burnt it down because I was like, hey, I want to burn this down, and, I didn't get a no, so I burned it down. And these are the remains of it. This here is the server museum I made. Kind of interesting color scheme, but I think it looks kind of cool. And we got some nice stuff in here. We got Blue Fox's first enchanted book, my first bed, first crafted tool, first silk touch item on the server. One of the original 4 crafting tables. We got Luigi's Pearl. He was a Enderman that we had around for a long time. First jukebox, first anvil, first shield, and Joe Meme's front door, of course. Gotta love that. And yeah, so that's the museum. Over here we got the courthouse I made. We had one court session. That was pretty fun. And yeah, you just kind of come and sit in here. The person who is being put on trial, they go in here and you close that up. And then, just so they can't, run away and leave or anything. We put Stall in here, because Stall is a great song for when you're, having a court case. Now, on the roof of this thing is something pretty cool. Let's see here, gotta set this up. If I take this wooden sword, put it in here, it actually sounds the bell, which is something I thought was cool. So, got that. Yep, that's kind of the calling, when everyone has to attend the court, they hear that sound. This here is a secret room I made. Before there was all trees here, and no one even knew, and that was all dirt on the front, but I eventually cleared it out. And it actually serves as the sort of jail on the server. It's kind of flawed in design and very easy to escape, but at the same time that was the point. We wanted it to be escapable because, you know, that's fun. Down here, I got this zombie. I gave him like a full netherite set of armor. Yeah, don't be like Ronnie. Don't do drugs. Come on, guys. Got some kill checks here. And this is where you put your items. And then down this long hallway is the prison itself. You got 2 things, your inmate list. And yeah, really no security at all, but yeah, you go in there, and then these stairways lead up to the beds, where they'll end up respawning. So yeah, it's the jail. Really poorly made, and I honestly kind of hate this thing, but nothing I can really do, so I like it. It's still here. What else is there? And I've really gone over most of the interesting stuff. I believe that there was actually meant to be a sort of, an arena here, and we would have like battles, and all this land was cleared out, and there was a bunch of sand and dirt and stuff collected. And yeah, it just kind of never happened, which is kind of sad because it would have been a lot of fun, but yeah, it never happened. This here is another creeper farm that people actually use because it wasn't made in creative mode. And yeah, got that. Is there really much more? Is there anything I'm forgetting about? I feel like I've gone over most of the interesting stuff. There were a lot of great moments that we had on this server, a lot of good times, and you know, the server, like, compared to when it first started, it looks like super different to how it looks now, which is kind of crazy. Like, that never used to be there. My house looked completely different. We used to have a huge storage unit thing here. Villager thing wasn't really there. This house has just always been there. Joey's house is like way smaller. Yeah, and this was also made out of cobblestone, so yeah, this place has just really changed, and yeah, it's really cool. We had some great memories on here I'll never forget, so yeah, that's really about it. I can't really think of much else that I haven't gone over. Yeah, I guess that's it. So, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the tour, and yeah, tell me what you think in the comments. Bye.